if they want to support us, to go online to sign this petition. But, people need to take action. And this petition basically is going to go to the head of ICE and say, look, this guy is nothing but a problem to society. And he needs to go back home. Mm-hmm. Because it's not going to cost the government nothing but transporting. That's it. They would have to go pick him up, take him to the airport, and the airline would have to pay to have him return back home. That was the contract that the airline signs with the federal government. So this simply is just a real simple solution. But I want to close on this, and then I'll let you talk, Karen.
No. You'll go there. No, Miss Robert.
You work with me with my organization.
Robert, I have a question for you.
It's cost me thousands of dollars.
Robert, I got a before you let Karen. I got a question for you. My question is with ICE and then you got this what radio station is that again? The FCC is that? CFC. Okay, CFC. Did you? Okay, I want to say something. About this right now. I did some research on my own about this radio station. Did you know that they actually use ISIS recruiters to actually do terrorist plots on this organization? Did you know about that? Are you aware?
I had no idea. As a matter of fact, Karen have talked to somebody that said that Matthew was related to ICE too. I talked to the FBI about it. I'm sure they're aware of it. But get them the heck out of this country. But nobody seems to want to do anything because they always say, well, where's your proof? Well, we don't do it. When you file a complaint with an agency, it is up to that agency to do an investigation. It is not up to the citizen to do an investigation. If somebody gets murdered, who does the investigation? The people do.
Speaking of legitimate, he mentioned legitimate organizations like yours. Did you know? Here's another one, by the way. This 7th annual Memorial Touch motorcycle ride, believe it or not, as Ride to Arlington, July 23rd to August 7th. From July 23rd to August 7th, 2016. This is that month. This is done by Warner at Tribute Fallen Legions of Riders.com. This is a hotmail here, and I want to mention this to you, by the way, that people who want to be in.
I've got to get going here. I want Karen to do a closing. It's kind of talking off topic with this Matthew because we want to expose this man for what he is. I want to let Karen.
The Arlington National Ceremony is what this is. The Arlington National National Ceremony is what it is. Arlington National Ceremony. This is for the Memorial Bark Ride. This is a non-profit organization for tribute for fallen heroes who has fallen. These are wounded warriors, but this is not the Wounded Warrior Foundation. With this to do with the Taylor Page Foundation. Your organization is legit. So is this one. The National Memorial Touch motorcycle ride.
The one that Taylor Page that's illegitimate, right? Okay, I've got about 5 minutes of airtime that I can do. Karen, do you want to say anything else, or? Yeah. If it's okay.
I want to hear what Karen has to say. I want to hear Karen because I want to know from Karen. Karen, what Robert mentioned about the CFC, that radio program. They actually recruiting ISIS members, actually trying to have ISIS terrorist plots here in America. That's what they're doing right now. And the recent one was down in California, by the way. They actually broadcast that. And I'm surprised Fox News didn't pick this up. Why didn't they do that? How come Fox News didn't do their homework? If they go on their website, everything they talk about from California happened. It's on there, believe it or not. Everything is on there. And I want to know from Matt Ferguson, how can this guy being part of this organization. How come he's not on the do not fly list? How come the IRS or the FBI is not looking into this case at all? And then you have this memorial bike ride on July 23rd to August 7th at Arlington National Cemetery. This is a nonprofit organization. This is legit, and this is all. This is a military application kickoff dinner from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. for all veterans to receive a discount. This is on Saturday 23rd, and then opening ceremony, the lighting of the fallen hero memorial flame. Texas Roadhouse Restaurant. This is in California, by the way, and the ride begins at 10 a.m. This is on departure. This is on the departure of the 23rd. Departure of the 23rd, 9 a.m. and to 11 from 11 a.m. so people can come out and see the riders as they leave from the restaurant. And this is all for a fallen hero of the Marine Corps. And this is a soldier memorial touch motorcycle ride that starts on July 23rd to ends at Arlington National Cemetery on Sunday, August 7th. That's what they're doing. That's all this is. This is a non-profit organization. The reason why I'm touching on this because
Okay.
what
Well,
I'm
Karen, why don't you explain what you're going to be doing on July 4th, then, since we're talking about?
We're planning a national, worldwide exposure of CPS and the family courts in every state, city, town, and county across the nation.
Mhm.
Right now, we're trying to organize with every group in every state to get with their people and their communities and get everybody on board. The 4th of July is Independence Day.
Like-
It stands for the people's independence. It stands for families' independence. And if we all gather on the 4th of July to watch the fireworks being shot off. A lot of people get there at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning to camp out so they can get their spot so they can see the fireworks.
Where's this at?
So if people just take their flyers and go into those crowds and hand their flyers out, tell people about what the CPS corruption is. Tell people the stories of the children dying in foster care. We can sweep this country and let every household know whether they want to accept it or not. They will know about it.
My question is,
It will incite our federal government to shut them down, number one, and to launch a national
federal investigation.
into every CPS building and worker and court across the nation.
Karen, I got a question for you. Have you notified your congressman about this? Have you notified your state representatives about this? Have you contacted them, by the way?
Right now, I am working with Al Jacobson, who is running for our state representative position in Colorado.
Okay.
We are going to try to get him on board because he is aware of the issues. He is passionate about fighting for the families and getting the families' children returned to them. All of these cases need to be reopened, investigated, and he's the man for the job.
Who's the guy's name again? By the way, can you repeat his name?
Al Jacobson.
Oh, Jacobson. I actually had him on 2 years ago.
Yep, he's running for state representative in Colorado.
He's an honorable man. I love this guy. This guy's compassionate. I love this guy. This guy cares. This guy is also a Tea Party member. I had him on my radio program 2 years ago. He lost the first time, but he's running again.
Yes.
That's awesome. I love it. I love this guy. I love this guy. I know.
The Taylor Page Foundation, we actually pulled the licensing for that, and we do have copies of it if anybody would like to see it. Matt lied on the application. First of all, he is not a U.S. citizen, and their rules clearly state that you must reside within the state of Missouri in order to possess a license for any kind of foundation or corporation. He used somebody's address without their knowledge and permission to put on the Taylor Page Foundation.
Nice.
He listed Karen Stevens, his girlfriend, who lives in Australia. She's a 49-year-old mother of two who uses her children to promote the Taylor Page Foundation. They're 8 and 10, I believe.
Wow.
Along on the document, there is no board members. It's just Karen and Matt. It's a bogus license. They signed in the Secretary of State's place to sign, and it is a it's null and void. It's not legal. Yet they're having people donate to this, which when they do, it goes to Karen Stevens' PayPal account in Australia. She cashes it out and sends it back to Illinois, where Matthew is living with Elias Patcnews, and he uses it for his own personal, his drugs, his cigarettes, his fast food, dining out. We spoke with a lady that he stayed with for 2 weeks in Missouri, Judy Medler, who was an avid supporter of his as well.
Right.
And she talked to us on the 4th of March, Robert and I and another advocate, and she told us that for 3 days he walked around her house talking about killing the couple that he was previously staying with because they kicked him out. He was going to cut the brake lights on the gentleman's Jeep so that they would have a fatal accident.
Right. You told me about that before.
She also